because they're still getting ready back there. I hope you enjoy it. Please remember that this is merely one perspective of many perspectives of this issue. And I hope you all don't feel offended in any way. Not all of our youth are hoodlums or gangsters. In fact, there are very academic some, and then some that just like to hang around. So please remember that aspect of it, that it's merely one perspective of many. And hopefully the sons and daughters here of the military families will write other stories, and that way we can have our history of that here in Virginia. Okay? Let me see if they're ready. Hopefully we'll get ready to go, and I hope you enjoy it.
You can't understand me. I'm the toughest thing to walk the earth.
Yeah, I walk the way I walk, and I talk the way I talk, because I can.
Man, when I'm with my crew, there's no telling what we could do. Whenever any of us is in trouble, man, I got his back.
I got his back, and I got his back.
And I know someone's got mine. In my world, I have to be tough.
Man, I gotta worry about the next crew that steps up to me.
Man, I gotta worry about the 10 dealers that are away from my business.
I gotta worry about those 10 thugs trying to give me the business. For all I know, I'm invincible.
Yeah, I'm the Incredible Hulk. Don't get me angry. You wouldn't like it if I'm angry.
Can you understand me? I can understand you, but can you understand me?
I came to a country I didn't know too much about. To join the Navy and sail under stars and stripes.
Yeah, I learned English. It's just enough to get me out.
But some of us have the degrees from the land of the yellow sun.
But you know
Three yellow stars.
But you know it's tough to live in a whole new world by yourself.
It's tough being in the 50s.
Tough being in the 60s.
Tough being in the 70s as a new recruit in the Navy. The only family that I got is a 2-inch wrinkled picture in my wallet.
The only time I see my family is when I close my eyes and I see a blurred vision of my loved ones. I wish I could touch your cheek.
I wish I could wipe the tear off your eye. And simply say, I'll be home soon. I love you.
Can you understand me?
It's tough in my world. Can you understand me? You know, it's tough without you here. Sometimes when you're gone, I close my eyes. I imagine you, caress my face, and wipe my tears. And then say I love you. I'll be home soon. But for now, I go alone. I raise your kids that you haven't seen in a while. You know, Junior, he's growing up. But still, it's tough. Sometimes I live the life of a very single parent, but it's not by choice. I have become a stronger person now. I've learned to do more things because I had to. I've learned to rely on my friends. Like me. Like me. Like me for many things. We have our shopping days, our commissary days. Our days where we speak with the whole world. Our days when we merely stay in our world, alone, waiting for you to come home. But it's our friendship that makes it strong. Yet it is still tough. You know Junior is growing up. It's tough to understand why he's hanging around a bad crowd. You know he needs his father, but you're not here. I need you. We need you. Can you understand me? It's tough in our world. Can you understand me?
Good afternoon, and once again, I would like to extend thanks to everyone here. My name is Raymond Obispo, and I teach at Salem High School in Virginia Beach, and I'm also the sponsor of the Filipino American Cultural Society there. I grew up in Virginia Beach, and I have experienced a lot in this city. And through my experiences have been really what you would call Filipino American. I went through school, elementary, junior high, and high school, pretty much in Virginia Beach. But through my studies, there was always something lacking there. I wondered where I fit in America. I looked in the history books, and we weren't there. And still, I looked around and searched, but there were no answers. And like what they said earlier, I didn't think I existed or I fit in. So when I began teaching at Salem High School, I wanted to look and search more. And I got the answers a lot from Mr. Alan Bergano. And he showed me, yes, in 1587, in Morro Bay, California, the first Filipino ever set foot in the United States of America. And yes, in 1763, in the bayous of Louisiana, we set up the first Filipino American settlement. Did you know that? Some of you might, but I never did. That's why I felt like I sort of lost myself. Now, the skit that you're about to see is an example of that quest for identity. It's by the students of Kempsville High School. Let me go see if they're ready.
Class now.
This school is too big, but this map, I cannot understand where I'm going, sir.
I'm sorry, are you the new transfer students from the Philippines?
Yes, I'm from Manila, sir. My name is Ted Martinez, sir.
I'm the principal, Mr. Catalgo. Excuse me. What are you doing out of class? You should be
We had to
in there
use the
now.
restroom. Emergency.
No excuse for being late.
But we had to use the restroom. Bathroom.
Oh, okay. These are transfer students from the Philippines.
Hello, my name is Ted.
Hi.
Since you're late already, could you please take them to the classes?
Yeah, we'll take them. We'll take them.
All right, thank you.
Come here. Come here.
Where's my son?
Here.
I didn't know where we're going.
Okay.
My son?
Oh, you like to meet? You like to meet? Oh my God.
Grabe, ang Pilipinas dito.
I can't believe we're so excited to come.
Worked hard, our parents wanted to go here, and we couldn't even find where we're going.
It's okay. We find it ourselves.
We'll do it together, Maria. We'll get one.
Ted Martinez.
I'm here.
Maria Martinez. Over here. Elaine Velasquez. Lana Lintag. Jeremy Balon. Noel Maman. Brandy Bello. Joy Robinson. Excuse me, you girls are late again. The next one will result in detention. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Excuse me, you need to turn off that music right now and sit down, please. Let's see. You guys all know about that project we had? And let's see, why don't we have Joy and Brandy go up first? Excuse me, ladies. We did our report on our culture, the Philippines, right here. We migrated in the Great Migration, and we made it over here on our, carnival, our cruise line ship in 1976. We like to dance stick dance, which was inspired Oh, technically inspired by the goat, and they like to eat rice a lot. They wear slippers around. I don't think they got shoes. Anyway, they like to dance disco dancing and line dancing. And there's 7.2 million islands. And do you have anything to add? This is our map, and this is a picture of the flag, with the red and on top and the blue on the bottom, and the 7 children islands. That's how we put on the Philippines all wrapped up in one. Okay, does anyone else have anything to add? Okay, go ahead. I do not know.
There must be another Philippines.
Alright. Well, anyways, we had gone to Philippines over the summer. Right. We picked a little bit of our culture up. Some would be book spinning. Right. And we got pencil twirling.
Yeah, okay, well what they did, they found their activities and stuff, right? So what I had to do was, I thought it'd be my job to find out folk music from the Philippines. So what I did was, I went to the local record store, and what I did was, I picked up some music because it's from the Philippines, so it's gotta be folk music, right? Right? Y'all agree? Alright, yeah, alright. So, I'm gonna let y'all peep it. Alright, well, also, it's also my duty to find out some folk dancing, that's right. So, what we did, we went to the latest club scene, checked out what's going on. So we're gonna demonstrate, alright? Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, talk to the palm because you're not the bomb.
I cannot be a bomb because I do not explode. For one thing, that is not disco dancing. That is not folk dancing. That is
Disco dancing.
what is this? Book twirling. Oh my God! We know that's not the Philippines. That is pen twirling. What is this? What is that poster? Does it even spell out how to spell Philippines, our own country? May I spell Philippines for us?
Philippines.
Uy, Madeline, she's my sister, of course. What is this egg rolls? We call them lumpia. What is tinikling? Tinikling was not inspired by the goat, inspired by the bird. And I don't know how this all get messed up. And what is this? 7 billion trillion islands in the Philippines? There are 7,102. I just don't understand. Excuse me. Did you know that right now we are celebrating 100 years anniversary? Excuse me? Please pay attention, because this is information. Did you know that we're celebrating 100 years of anniversary ever since the Philippines was colonized by America? Did you know that?
Yeah, whatever.
Did you know that the first Filipino to ever walk in North America, to set foot, was in Morro Bay, California on October 18, 1587 on the Nuestra de Señora Esperanza?
Yeah, really, whatever.
Did you know that?
Whatever.
Did you know that sexy actress Tia Carrera could speak Ilocano fluently? Did you know that?
Did you know that?
And did you know that in 1763, the first ever Filipino settlement was in New Orleans, Louisiana? They were called Manila Men, that jumped off Spanish galleon trade ships. Did you know that?
That's pretty cool, man. Tell us more.
Well, if I didn't know my history, my culture, and my facts, I'd be a lost person wondering my identity and who I am. But I know my history, my culture, and my facts because I know my identity. But do you?
All right, class. For today's assignment, I'm going to pair you off into groups. And we're going to talk about culture. I want you two in the middle, and you two up front to work together. You have till the end of the bell. Hi. So, do you know what we're doing? Okay, good. I'll just copy off you then. Do you speak? Last time I checked. Okay. Good. Well, then let's pick a culture. I don't want to do Italian or nothing, no offense. Oh, none taken. Let's do mine. I'm Filipino. Okay. We're doing mine. I'll talk and you write down what I say. Fine. Write down Filipino. with a F, not a PH. My bad. There's a lot of aspects we can talk about right now. You don't grasp the concept, do you? How about I talk, and you can write down what I say. What were you speaking? I'm the expert, you should know. Spanish? Icelandic? Guatemalan? Tagalog, brainiac. You do know Tagalog, right? No. Okay, let's just do English. How do you know how to speak Tagalog? You're just a tad bit white. I'm part white, yeah. Part what else? Filipino American. You can't be so. You're white. Even though you're tan, you'd still be white. I hate to break this to you now. Let's just keep going with English. Do it again. What? Speak Tagalog. Okay. Amoy patay nakabayo ka. You must have taken a class or something. No, no class. And you want to know why? I'm descendant of the mailman. You know the Filipinos who jumped ship to Louisiana. Remember? Don't you know your history? Yeah, sure I do, but no way. What are you doing? I'm looking for something. What? Color? What are you doing? whatsoever.
Look, my ancestors kind of made it with the white folks, and now we're just a bit watered down, like Kool-Aid, okay?
If you're so Filipino, then, like, name some necessities in your house.
What?
Like, I'm Filipino, so I should have...
Plastic runners.
You have plastic runners?
Everywhere, and they're oh so attractive.
Name some more. Name some more.
Okay. Like the giant picture of the Last Supper in the dining room. Or how about the huge wooden fork and spoon that's hanging out? I know even a better one. The piano no one uses because we all quit when we were little.
What do you do when you enter a Filipino house?
Take off my shoes.
What do you call anybody who knows your mom and dad?
Auntie and uncle.
Vehicle?
Van.
Religion?
Roman Catholic.
Dad's occupation?
Navy.
Mom?
Nurse. Oh yeah, make yourself feel better. Come on, give me something else. Come on.
Ha! If you're Filipino, dance!
We can dance.
Dance then!
Okay, I can dance. I can break it down.
No, you're white. You're white.
Okay, that's white of me. Okay. Give me something else. I can do something else.
Okay. Yeah. Challenge. You go into a Filipino party and you meet an auntie.
Oh, you mean like when like auntie walks up and you're like, no, thank you, auntie. I'm really not hungry now. Oh, is this your son? Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, I remember when the last time you saw me, I was that big. This year, a senior. Yeah, no, I'm really not hungry. 12th grade, auntie. That's a senior. Yeah. I'm really not hungry. No. Mom's over there somewhere. No, I really don't want. I am not anorexic. Okay, thanks for listening, auntie. You mean that?
Gee, man. One morning you wake up, everything's fine. The next morning there's white Filipino people walking around.
I'm not completely Filipino.
Obviously.
I'm mixed. My parents are mixed.
Not me. I'm full-blooded Filipino, baby. Can you feel that?
I can feel it. Look, it's really been great talking to you, but I think
So you really are like a Filipino white girl.
if you want to say that.
Hey, look, more Filipinos you can bother. Go, run, be one with... Never mind.
But see, what I don't get is like here, y'all seem lost. Where I come from, we knew about our culture.
Oh, no, you're not insulting me or
No, I don't mean to insult you. I'm sorry. It's just like, did you know that this year is the centennial of our freedom?
Hey, look, half past the hair, I gotta go somewhere else.
Look, I don't mean to put you on the spot. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I want people to unify. I want us to know about each other, and we don't.
We do.
What do we know? What do you know?
We like FANHS.
Oh!
You frying up have some fried rice, it's good.
I know you're gonna bring that up. Look, I'm serious. This isn't a joke. You know, not all Filipinos have plastic runners. Not all Filipino dads are in the Navy. You know, some were railroad workers, dishwashers, bellboys. Some even started cooks and chefs. And all moms aren't in the Navy, okay? My auntie's not.
Yeah, well...
And you know, here's a little factoid for you. I think it was my great-grandfather's good friend, Dr. Serapion Ledesma, was the very first Filipino ever to practice medicine and surgery. And here, I got some...
Hey, that's enough. You made your point. You know, any more information? You can read that, you know, fine.
Okay, well, then I'm just gonna get my stuff and kind of go to lunch.
Hey, I have lunch next hour, too. Hey, you can sit with me if you want. Yeah, come on. Today's lunch special is corned beef and rice. No, it's
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Vince Marcello, and hope you're enjoying yourselves so far. Glad to see everybody here. And what we really need to do right now is actually give an applause for the students, because without the students, this summit would definitely not have happened without them, and not be as successful without them. So. With this summit, we basically were dealing with history, American history, Filipino American history. And if you think about it, history is broken down into eras, and each era has issues. And the students of Tallwood, they felt like they needed to deal with issues that pertain to them. And right now, the issue with them would be gang violence. And so they wrote a skit through their own experiences that deals with gangs and how gangs try to influence these young, positive Filipino minds, and how that they have choices, that they need to think out, rationalize, and actually calm down, They need to respect one another. And through this skit that they're going to perform, hopefully you can see that they are trying to make the choice, try to make the right choice, and just trying to live the life of a Filipino. Thank you.
Precision in time. Lost in a world of paradigm, young soldiers are sent to battle, a battle that is impossible to win. Yet a courage of steel drove them into this limbo. Armed with only a philosophical blade, an armor of heart, and helmet of knowledge, off they march with pride and disappear to the sunset of society. And angelic voices carried by the wind, stopping time momentarily, while feeling the cold razor upon the enemy's shoulders. Dulling the pain, a fiery passion ignite within the soul of each kamikaze, with the victory in their eyes and confidence to win. They represent it with a smile and a venomous rage. They all carry the heritage of our ancestors, a heritage represented by gold medals in the Olympics, gallant soldiers in World War II, scientists, professors, political leaders, and even the NFL Rookie of the Year. But yet, the struggle continues.
I have to go to work right now.
Work? I thought you said you were off.
No, they called me in for work today. But I'll call you when I get back, okay?
All right, bye.
Yo, man, that fool was staring me hard. Right there. You got problems, son? Oh, now what the trouble, man? So that's the jury. It's assassinate what?
Are you all right? Yeah, man. Come on, I'll take you home. Let me help you up.
Who is it?
Officer David from the Virginia Beach Police Department.
What happened?
Your son is just a victim of gang violence.
Are you okay?
Man, go away! Your son just got up by a group of thugs known as Asian Assassins, so if you find out any more information about them, here's my number.
Thank you, officer.
Come in.
Randy, what happened to you?
Man, what does it look like? I got jumped by the Asian Assassins.
Son, are you okay?
No, look.